J Stones, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be, are they happy with their new partner? So we have 4 piles today. Pile number 1 is Strawberry Shortcake with her dog. I'm not sure what the dog's called, like don't come for me, but yeah. Number 2 is Hello Kitty with Gemini Cricket and the number 21 on a t-shirt. Number 3 is a yellow bottom tutu type thing with a middle and a baseball. Number 4 says me with a shoe, a heart, and another heart. So these are the 4 piles. Excuse the nails and think about the messages you want to get. Think about your partner. Meditate if you need to. So yeah, let's get into the video. Hey my J Stones, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video. I'm sending love, light, and positivity. So today's video is going to be, are they happy with their current partner? We have 4 piles today. Literally the electricity went out today, so yeah, and I'm kind of tired. I don't know why, but I mean, like, oh well. Is what it is. Let me quickly put on a jacket, my leather jacket. Feeling all, yeah, what's up? Anyway, so are they happy with their current partner? Let's get into it. So for pile number 1, your song is by Kaylin Raps. It is what it is. Now just another girl that I ain't heard from. Now just another person I learned from. Another person I'll miss. Sometimes I wish it was, but it is what it is. I know I never spent enough time working on us. When I lost you, I lost my need to survive. You keep me alive. I think of sending messages. I don't think you'll reply. Fam. Are they happy with their current partner? I kind of feel like, literally, before I started, now I literally was like, it is what it is. And now that song, wow. Okay, so, and looking at your cards as well. So these are your cards. So let's first get into the song. So it is what it is. Basically, I feel like they are not exactly happy. I feel like, I mean, happy, you know, it's all relative, right? Everything is relatively speaking. Like when you say good, you say bad, you say happy, and then you say surviving. Like it's all relative, you know. So you guys definitely could be in separation with, you guys definitely could be in separation right now with the 5 of Hearts. But I feel like they do, like, it's relative. Like I feel like they aren't exactly happy, but I mean, they're not exactly. Okay, let's get into the song first. So now you're just another girl I ain't heard from. So you guys could have been together, and then it's kind of like you guys had a bit of problems in the relationship. I feel like they're having problems in their relationship right now. They have problems in their relationship with you and also with the current partner right now. This definitely could have been a third party situation. You could have met them while they were still what do you call it? Well, you could have met them while they were still with someone else. But you guys both realized the airplane. Wow. Rude. I really need to do my nails, guys. It ain't okay. Like, just waiting for this airplane. So, I feel like when you guys met each other, it was kind of like you guys both realized that you guys are attracted to each other. You guys had a lot of mutual attraction for each other. I felt like maybe you guys were like mirroring each other instantly as well. And you probably just like felt like, oh, like I really like this person. Like they seem really cool and confident. They seem really relaxed as well. And they feel like if I were to pursue this person, it would be like a break from my reality basically. And they just went to you basically to break from the reality and to learn more about themselves as well. I feel like you're really confident, and they're really confident in what they felt like you guys had something really real basically. Like they're not speaking bad on what happened between you guys, if they aren't speaking to you at all, but they're ignoring cards. So they could be ignoring you right now, and you're probably thinking, oh my word, they're thinking like this and this and this, but I don't think that they're thinking anything bad about you. But you guys definitely could be in separation. You also have the I'm coming back card and the wait for me and the don't go. I definitely feel like they aren't happy with the way things ended right now, but it's kind of like they're saying it is what it is. So yeah, I feel like they kind of want to do a turnaround also. Like for example, I'm getting So there was this guy in Liv and Maddie, I forgot his name, Joey. So Joey and Willa, I already said this example, I'm pretty sure, but like this is a different one. So Joey and Willa, right? So Willa had a crush on Joey, but then he didn't like her, and then he was like going and he got dates with like a bunch of other girls, and then he ended up getting no dates at all. And but the thing is, he liked all of them, but then he realized that Willa was actually the one that he wanted to end up with, but it was too late for them, and yeah. So then it says, now you're just another person I learn from. So they could have learned a lot from you as well. Another person I'll miss. So they miss you, but it's kind of like you're on their list now of the people that isn't in their life right now. And then it says, sometimes I wish it was, but it is what it is. I feel like this person's mindset definitely helps them in the separation right now. Maybe you're not doing so well with the separation, or you've been like saying like, I want to, like, will you come back, or like you've been waiting for them to come back. You could have been like asking them, sending them messages even, and like they're not replying. But I feel like, yeah, that could be happening right now. And it's not the fact that they're like not interested, it's kind of just like their mindset. So they're saying like, it is what it is, like we were together and now we're not together, and that's how it is now. Now you're just another person that I'm gonna miss, another person that I learn from, another person that da 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 da. Like some you like, you date people and then you guys break up. Like that's just how it is. That's how it goes. And then it says, I never spent enough time working on us. So they probably realize as well like the fault that they did in themselves, but they're playing a cool card and the misleading you card. They could have been misleading you in the relationship. And they pretended like they didn't care as much as they actually really did. Like they were playing it cool, like they were playing it coy basically, and they didn't try to fix the relationship when they were with you, and that's their fault basically. And they kind of feel like that's where they messed up big time. They feel like someone else could definitely treat you better than they did with you as well. I feel like they also feel like there's someone that's going to be more compatible with you, or maybe they felt like you guys are really compatible, but they're wondering, even though you guys are really compatible, is that enough? Like even if you're really compatible, how do they treat you, because if you guys are really similar, sometimes that's where a clash causes as well. And then it says, when I lost you, I lost my need to survive. We're not going to go to that extent, but I definitely feel like a change happened, like a change in them, a shift in them happened with the prepare for change. I feel like after you left them, they kind of had to do like, okay, wow, like I think I have to get my life around, I have to turn my life around, I have to do something, I have to change something. I need to start working on myself. I have to start using my creative side as well. I have to transform. I have to use my talents. I have to realize how capable I am of performing certain tasks. And they're basically saying like, I have to do something. Like after you left them, after they left you, they basically went within themselves, and now they're basically trying to rebuild themselves right now. Yeah, that's the sense that I'm busy getting right now. So if you're asking, are they happy, that's relative. It doesn't really matter. What matters is what they're busy doing after you guys broke up. And then it says, you keep me alive. So definitely I feel like you definitely still like have like a piece of them. They still think about you and everything, but I'm not sure if they're wanting to reconcile with you. They could want to send you a message though, and they could be asking something of you that you can't like provide right now, when it's like, I'm coming back, I'm waiting for you, da 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 da. So it's kind of like they can't put you in that position anymore, and they don't want to put you in that position either. And then it says, I think of sending messages over here with the phone over here. So I definitely feel like they have been thinking about sending messages. I don't think you'll reply. So they think that you could be really mad at them, and they're wondering if after everything that you guys have been through, is it worth it to kind of like dive back into what you guys were doing. With the break down the walls card, they feel like you guys have done so much progress, or it's kind of like it's been such a long time since you guys have been separated. They're wondering, even if they were to like send you a message, would it be the same? Would you guys still be on a vibe? Would you guys still connect and understand each other? Because I feel like you guys were just really compatible. Like you guys could do, I guess you could say playful bantering. You guys could make each other laugh. You could like tell when something was wrong, and like you guys knew each other really well, and it was really easy to hang out with them as well. And they're wondering if it's going to be the same now. And they have thought about sending messages to you, but they're not sure if you're even going to reply to them. And with the prepare for change card, I feel like a shift happened in them, and now a shift has to happen in you guys, and then eventually a shift is going to happen between the relationship between you guys as well. You also have the choices card, so I feel like you kind of have to make choices between something. You could be choosing between whether you want to open up again, like whether you want to give them another chance, or you're just going to let it be. Because, it's like sometimes you have to leave. What did they say? What's that expression? You have to leave. I don't know. I don't know. sometimes you just have to leave a situation as it is. You also have the something good card, so I feel like something's good's gonna happen out of this. You could receive good news within the next 7 days. Yeah, within the next 7 days, like within the week, I feel like something good's gonna happen to you. So definitely, yeah. You also have the smiling card. I feel like they are trying, they basically just like stay positive and smile at things that are funny, cry at things that are sad, and they're basically they're having a normal response to when when a bad thing happens to you, as the relationship, So yeah, with the 10 and the 10, I kind of feel like this is like the end. They kind of feel like you guys already ended and they feel like there's no going back. And it definitely would change their life if you guys were to give it another shot as well. With the 10 of clubs, this has to do with change and travel. Again, emphasizing the change that they had, and they're wondering if you guys changed as well. They're like wondering about that as well. Probably thinking like, oh, I wonder what so and so's doing. Like, I wonder what they're up to now. Like, like in a high school reunion when you're like, you don't really care about them. Okay, no, let's not go with that. You care about them, but it's kind of like you guys are really close in high school, but now you guys aren't so close, and you're wondering what they're doing. Like, for example, what's the movie with Adam Sandler and that other guy from Grown Ups too, when they were best friends in high school, but then they drifted apart and then they saw each other again, and they actually were like really different, but they still, when they spoke to each other, it was kind of like they were back in the days. So yeah, this is where like the emotions become a bit more detached. So I'm not sure really where the emotions are, because I feel like it's more attachment. Yeah, it's like more attachment than emotions as well. And then the 10 of diamonds, I feel like they definitely could be working towards something. They're trying to work towards their goals. They're having way more clear visions as well. And the 7 of diamonds, this is gambling and speculation. They could be partying right now. They could be just trying to let go, let loose, and trying to basically do their best to keep moving forward. And life is like, it keeps moving forward, and like you can't really stop. Well, you can, but that's not what they're busy doing. They're trying to move and move and move and move and move, basically. Like, they don't want to stay in one spot. It also speaks of time, energy, and saving. So they could be saving something right now, trying to save up for something. So yeah, as for your number, 27, 37, 38, 39, 40, 45. So your number is 45. Five speaks of forgiveness. So maybe it's kind of like you have to forgive them in order to set yourself free, basically. Like an affirmation you can say every single day is, I forgive myself and I set myself free. It contains the element of both judgment and grace. Red earth. Maybe you're trying to be more grounded as well in more situations. You could also get really angry and heated sometimes in arguments. Maybe they think about the arguments you guys had as well. And forgiveness and getting a gift. So yeah, that's your number. As for your color, my lovelies, fire brick. This color, fire brick. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. Fire brick. This emphasizes a dynamic and innovative and positive yet conservative atmosphere. It speaks of someone that's precious, and it shows that the person is precious and transparent. It says prosper in difficulty. Fire brick can stand high levels of heat. A person that can take the heat, they can take the heat. Someone who can prosper in difficult circumstances. Their strength should hold up while doing rapid temperature changes. You could be getting really hot right now. Maybe it's a change of seasons as well. Really sorry about the background noise. Honestly, just don't pay no mind to it. It's also realizing the things that you could have done differently. So in certain situations, like maybe you could have lost your cool, but then now you realize that basically there are other ways to deal with it. And by losing your cool, I kind of just mean, when you're like angry and you're shouting and you say things that you didn't really think through, basically. it speaks of a new foundation as well. So maybe it's like causing it's a new foundation with a new person. It can represent a person that is very passionate and enthusiastic in building, in like trying to reconcile and trying to build a new relationship, or to fix an old relationship as well. And it represents glory. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 1. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. What's good, my J-Stones? It's Mary Jam, and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be, are they happy with their current partner? So for pile number 2, your song is Lights Down Low. Oh, who's this by? I think it's by Harry Styles. I didn't write it down. So it says, you just look so beautiful, it's like you were an angel. Can I stop the flow of time? Can I swim in your divine? Cause baby, we're just reckless kids. You're the only one for me. Can you feel this energy? Now I'm feeling you breathing slow. So my beautiful, beautiful people of pile 2. Are they happy with their current partner? So your sign, you could be an Earth sign, a Taurus, Virgo, or a Capricorn. I was gonna put it there, we're not putting it there. So let's get into your song first. With the lifestyle, now I feel like this has to do with things hidden in the dark and things that are secretive, but it's weird because you have the Sun card. So either their secrets are hidden towards you, or your feelings are hidden towards them, but your relationship was put out in the open, if that makes any sense. For example, like, I'm getting, for some reason, I don't know why, but like, okay, this is like not a great example. I don't even know why I'm thinking about it, but I'm gonna say it because it's in my head. So Bella Thorne, and I don't even know the guy that she was dating, but she was in a polyamorous relationship. Maybe you guys were like seeing multiple people at the same time, and she was dating this one guy. I'm not sure what his name was. Let's just say Greg, but like it was a different guy, and he was way older than him, and they were dating, and they made their relationship really public, but then it became toxic, and people thought that they were together basically, but then they broke up, and they had to like make a public announcement on why they broke up. So their feelings in the relationship, like everyone was like wondering, is it real, is it not real? And that's what I'm kind of getting, where it's kind of like you're wondering, is this real? Is this the real life? Is this just fantasy? Open your... Okay, anyway, escape from me. Okay, I'm done. So it says, you just look so beautiful. So I feel like they are really attracted to you. So so far, are they happy with their current partner? I'm getting that you guys could have been a really like spur of the moment type relationship, a really passionate connection as well. It could have been really intense at a certain point in time. It could have been a one night stand, or something happened in the spur of the moment where they were kind of just like, you know what, like effort, like let me just go for it. Let's just like start this. Like I don't know where we're gonna go, what's gonna happen between us. That could have been one part, and I feel like one side of you, this could be you were like, I don't know where we're gonna go, or they were like, I don't know where we're gonna go, and you were kind of like, I feel like I want us to like build on the relationship, and you wanted to take the relationship further, but then like something happened that caused a bit of a ripple effect. You also have the Romeo and Juliet card, and you know what happened to Romeo and Juliet. They were destined to be, but never to be. Like in final space, honestly, I need to write that down. I don't have my opinion. But honestly, I need to write that down. I literally have to write that down. So for part number 2, in final space, all the all the Quinn moments. And what was his name? Gary. Yeah. Pile 2, Quinn, and Gary. Honestly, they're the cutest ever. So the thing that Quinn said to Gary was, so this has to do with time, basically. I feel like it took a long time for them to get over you. And now it's kind of like, it literally just like took them a really long time to get over you. Sorry, I got a message. Why am I singing, honestly? There's an airplane, so just like wait for it to go, and then I'll keep talking. So, you look so good. Ooh, Take a Bow by Rihanna. Anyway, So you just look so beautiful. It's like you were an angel. So I feel like you guys could have had a really spiritual connection as well. And with Romeo and Juliet, they met each other, and it's like they felt like they just needed to be together. You know, like there's no unexplained um, reason why they felt like they had to be together. But yeah. And I feel like I've seen a song because you also have the iPod card, so this has to do with you listen to music when you relax before bedtime. Maybe you listen to music before you relax, or you've been like listening to meditation music. But I feel like you could be listening, or not listening, sorry my nose, you could be hearing some songs and it's kind of like it's resonating with you right now. You've been seeing a lot of synchronicities. The music that you've been listening to recently, it's accurate towards your connection as well. So when you're like, you know, going out and about, like just like turn the radio up, or like if there's a radio behind you or music being played in the background, just like listen to the lyrics and see if it resonates, because I feel like it could just be like, you know, like the universe trying to like send you a message right now, but not them trying to send you a message, which is weird. I feel like they don't want to say anything. This person could have convinced himself about something as well. So it says, can I stop the flow of time? And then you have the in due time card. So this person basically wants to go back in time. Wish I could turn back time to the good old days. So this person wants to know if they can like take back time. For some reason I'm getting the sense of, so I was watching this other movie called I think, correct me if I'm wrong, it's called Harriet, and it was a really inspirational movie based on real life events about Harriet, who went back and she saved all the slaves. We didn't finish the movie, unfortunately, but the part that I'm getting from the movie, which is not what the whole entire movie is about, but I'm just taking a section from it because it's reminding me of this right now. But Harriet was in love with this other guy, her husband, and then she left for a year, and then when she came back, the husband had another wife, but he still loved her the entire time, even though we had another wife. So I don't know why this is so complicated, but I feel like you guys are really complicated. So yeah. And then it says, can I summon your divine? I feel like this is a divinely connected relationship as well. With the reunion card, you guys could be reunited soon as well. So I feel like they definitely have feelings for you. Are they happy with their current partner? For some reason I'm getting like it's a yes. Like I feel like they are happy with their current partner, but they still have feelings for you. Like can I be saying that? I mean, that's what I'm getting. I'm getting that they're happy with their current partner for some reason, because I feel like they're in a relationship with them right now, but they want to be reunited with you. Maybe something's gonna happen. They could be under the influence, and then they're probably gonna do something with you. Like something could happen when you guys are under the influence, or their friends are busy telling them like, listen here, like you need to get over them, like da 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 da. People are busy telling them things about you as well. You also have the butterfly card. This has to do with changing completely and a new change of scenery. For example, like I was watching Gotham. Oh my god, I'm literally doing so many examples. But in Gotham, this one episode of Bruce Wayne's, he was brainwashed basically to think a certain type of way. But then as soon as he saw, just say his reality and like what actually is real, then then he realized like what's real and what isn't. And yeah, so I feel like maybe when they see you again, they're gonna be like, wait, like, all the emotions are gonna come back out. But like not in like a spewing way that's gonna be like really dramatic. I feel like it's just gonna be more like, oh wow, like how have you been? Like they want to talk to you basically. Like they must like the connection that you guys had. With the lost in translation card, you guys could have just like lost each other along the way. You guys just stopped communicating well with each other. You guys just stopped understanding each other the way that you guys did in the initial way. You have the motivated card and the suppressing emotions. So you could be busy suppressing emotions right now. With the sun card, this has to do with having happy relationships. So I feel like they could be in a happy relationship right now. But for some reason they could be maybe they're wishing to break up with their partner so that you guys can still be together. Like low-key, they're like, oh, I like my partner, I really do. But then in the back of their mind, they're like, but maybe if we break up, I can still go back to so-and-so. So yeah, the 9 of Hearts has to do with the wishing card and being really hopeful. I feel like for some reason they kind of feel like it's really tough, you know, trying to ignore how they feel about you as well. They kind of feel like they were like being hit in the face or like smacked in the face or something. Like they're stuck in this really sticky situation. It's a really sticky situation. So they're not even sure what to say or how to move or how to act as well. You could be a Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Aquarius, definitely Libra. I'm definitely getting a lot of Pisces and a Gemini as well. But you also could be an Earth sign. So then it says, because baby, we're just reckless kids. You're the only one for me. So I feel like they feel like you're basically the only one for them. And they feel like you guys are really reckless, like you guys get up to a lot of mischief. And then it says, can you feel this energy? Maybe the energy between you guys is basically just like I don't know, like it's something that you can basically feel. Like you can feel them thinking about you basically. Maybe when you guys see each other, they're probably thinking like, no, you're the one that broke up with me. No, you're the one that broke up with me. Or you're the one that did this. Or you're the one that's thinking about me. You're so caught up on me. And you guys are basically trying to see who can move on the fastest. Or that's what it feels like. But yeah, they definitely still have feelings for you. Like, I'm going to tell you that. Are they happy with their partner? Yes, I feel like they are. But they could be like wishing for them to break up with their partner so they can be with you though, low key. I feel like right now they're not going to do anything right now. Like, they're just going to stay where they are. They're not trying to actively pursue you, because you do have the in due time card as well. So it's kind of like that you basically have to let things unfold the way things are, like naturally, because maybe the first time you guys met, it was kind of like it was natural, but like it wasn't that natural. Like it seemed like it was like it wasn't forced or anything, but I felt like you were being pulled to do something. But right now they're like chilling where they are, so they're not trying to actively pursue you. You could be really mysterious as well, and you're trying to keep your mouth shut on certain things, like you're trying not to speak on certain things, and the other person is busy speaking their mind. They're like, well, you know what, if you're not going to speak about it, then I'll speak on it. And then it says, now I'm feeling you breathing slow. So you guys could be low-key hooking up, you know. And they're kind of like, they can feel you breathing on them slow. They're just like, keep breathing. Just keep breathing. Like Breathing by Ariana Grande as well. So I feel like you're really influential as well. You are smart and you're an entrepreneur, and they really admire that about you. With the Ace of Diamonds, that speaks of a message of union. So I definitely feel like you guys are gonna be reunited. But like I feel like it's definitely like gonna be like, I don't know if it's gonna be anytime soon. Maybe 8 weeks. 8 weeks, 8 months. By the end of the year. January 31st. January 31st. Somewhere, I don't know, like the 31st or something. I don't know, I'm getting 31. Yeah. You also have the Five of Clubs, and the Five of Clubs speaks of being jealous. So maybe they could be like really jealous, and like maybe they're not exactly completely satisfied in the relationship right now, and they know that you're basically the one that can do all the things. Like you could do all of it. Bam, you did all of it. So yeah, it speaks of wanting to pick up a new hobby as well, and trying to find other things to fold up their life. For example, like, you know, not for example, but like in a relationship, it's kind of like you can't exactly have your partner be your whole entire life, because then it's like you depended on them too much, you know. So they're trying to find other things to like fill up their day. Like, you know, when you're growing up, it's kind of like, okay, you get other hobbies, like, you know, you start golfing, and it's kind of like, okay, like the boys and me want to go out just because you want an escape from your partner, basically. They want to escape from their partner, fam. Like, honestly, they're planning their escape. So yeah, and then with the Six of Spades, that speaks of letting go. So they could be trying to let go of either their partner, they're trying to let go of you, trying to let go of the emotions that they're feeling right now. It speaks of a clean break and communication problems, and having a difficult conversation with someone. The Six of Clubs speaks of having a happy relationship. Again, I feel like they're in a happy relationship right now. They also speaks of friendships. Maybe they want to start a friendship with you. But like you guys are definitely still vibing. You guys are definitely still connected to each other. So yeah, that's basically what I'm getting. Part 2. And let's see what your number is. I'm gonna stop speaking like that. So your number is 10, 21, 22, 23, 23, 24, 25, 30, 38, 48, 50. So your number is 50. My dog wants to get out, guys. Let me just quickly read 50 and then I'm gonna let out. So it speaks of leadership and authority. You could be trying to take the lead on something right now. It's expressing freedom as well. Maybe you're feeling really free, being misunderstood by people as well. And feeling like you're being misunderstood. Like they feel like they're being, like their partner doesn't understand them. But right now, you understand them more than like their partner understands them. They're kind of like, see, you get it. Like you understand. Like you get what I mean. and like you had a lot of sixes as well, so your name could start with an F, an O, or an X. You definitely could be a Taurus or a Libra. It's using your imagination and making a really big impact on their life. Having a lot of feminine qualities as well. Your birthday could be the 15th, the 6th, or the 27th. Having a magnetic attraction for other people, being a genuine partner, and being a devoted partner as well. And you have like a lot of etiquette as well. Like, I don't know, maybe you're really like fancy or something. As for your color, you have the color corn. The color corn. So let's see. E, no. No. So this emphasizes a neutral and calming atmosphere, someone that's overall really sentimental and an overly sentimental type of person, someone that's kind of corny as well. So it's kind of like really like, you know, that person that's like, oh, a beautiful person for a beautiful rose, a beautiful rose for a beautiful person. That's like, that's really corny. Let's see someone that's really soft-spoken as well, a soft-spoken individual that is hopeful and always expecting an abundant return in his efforts. It says a bountiful return as well, so what you reap is what you sow. It represents a promise of which is to come to the teaching of the word of God, as the seed will be provide a bountiful return. If the corn is ripe and the corn cobs hang with its heads down, it shows that the harvest is ready for picking, meaning you'll receive an abundant return on your investment. It says being ready as well. Maybe they're ready to leave. So it says, in a spiritual sense, it shows that you can be ready to be used. It speaks of a blessed provision as well. And the butterfly speaks of also being protected as well. And being like providing for your partner as well. So that's what I got for pile number 2. I really hope the video resonated. Look at my dog, guys. You can't even see her, but okay. Hopefully I see you guys in the next one. And yeah. Hey my J-Sodes, it's Mary Jim and I'm back with another video. And today's video is going to be, are they happy with their current partner? So yeah, let's get into it. For pile number 3, your song is Big Girls Don't Cry by Fergie. The smell of your skin lingers on me now. I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. It's personal, myself and I. And I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. Honestly, that line is so deep. When I was writing the song, I literally was like, oh, whoa. But I've got to get a move on with my life. Fairy tales don't always have a happy ending, do they? So, ooh. Okay, fine. Here's what's up. You have the no card. So are they happy with their current partner? No, they're not happy with their current partner. This is the first time they were getting a clear message actually. So that they're not happy with their current partner. So you have the no card. If you've been asking any other questions, the answer is no. You also have zodiac signs over here. So you could be an air sign definitely, or a water sign, or an earth sign. Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn. For fire signs, you could be you could be though, I don't know, maybe like rising or something. You guys could be in separation right now, or you feel like a lot of distance between you guys. You feel like you guys aren't connecting. You guys feel like you can't even like talk to them for some reason. But these cards are very and the song. So it says the smell of your skin lingers on me now. So maybe they saw you for the last time and they gave you a hug, and now it's kind of like, wow, like now I smell like you, or like everything reminds them of you basically. And it's kind of like you expect them to want to get back with you, but I feel like maybe they don't want to get back with you. Something's standing in the way of you guys being together right now. I feel like it could have been this person's actions, it could be this person's past, but something's stopping you guys from being together. And it's like big girls don't cry, so I feel like they've had their fair share of tears, and like they were kind of like, I'm over it now. Not like they're over it, but so let's get into the song basically. It says, I hope you know that this has nothing to do with you. So even though because you have the emotions running wild card, I feel like they could be like, you know, getting really emotional when they think about you, and it's kind of like they get really stressed out as well, and they even get jealous like when you're with other people, like they get jealous, like they see you with someone else with this card over here. That's kind of like two people being together and the other one in the back like wearing green clothes, like envy. Like they get super jealous when they see with other people, and like they get mad and they get stressed out, and they're like wonder like what's going on, da 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 da. I need answers. Like they literally like get super stressed out. Like you would expect them to want to get back together with you, but for some reason I feel like they don't want to. I feel like they're stopping the emotions. Like they're letting the emotions. They're not letting the emotions take over them. Basically, like they're not listening to the emotions right now. They're being really logical right now, definitely. Because maybe before they used to like rely on the emotions, but now they're kind of being like, yes, I do have feelings for you. With the secret admirer card, like with the secret admirer card, what I think it means now, it's basically knowing that you have feelings for someone, but not letting it go further than it needs to be. So yeah, you also have the broken trust card. So maybe this person broke your trust, or you could have broken their trust, and it's kind of like it's hard to move on from that. Like I read there was one thing that said if you ever hurt a water sign, they will leave you. A air sign, they will stick with you through everything, like no matter the hurt. And then a earth sign, I think they cut you off or something. I don't know, but like it's different for everyone. And I feel like you guys are basically seeing things in really different perspectives. Like with the three of hearts and the three of clubs, like that's seeing things in a really different way, you know. You also have the first heartbreak. I feel like you could have been this person's first kiss maybe, or the person's first love, but then it kind of like it turned it into a heartbreak as well. Like it started off really nice. You guys were really, you know, understanding each other, and you guys were really getting along with each other. But now it's kind of like you guys like ended up breaking up, or you guys ended up not seeing eye to eye, or disagreeing on something. Maybe you pressed them to do something that they didn't want to do, and then it says it's personal, me, myself, and I. So I feel like with the Queen of Spades standing by herself right now, it's kind of like, you know, when people start feeling pity for you, like the guy in what's it called now? Rick and Morty, Jerry. So everyone really feels sorry for him. Like everybody just like, you know, calls him like a piece of and it's kind of like everyone just like feels so bad for him. But now Jerry, like eventually in the last season, he's like, I'm done with that. Like I don't want you to feel sorry for me. I mean, not exactly. I'm adding on a few things, but I feel like this is more like your personality, where it's kind of like, not like people feel sorry for you or anything, but they can tell that like this is like, you know, hurting you and everything, and like you're still stressed out and you still think about them, and I feel like they know that you still have feelings for them, and they could even have feelings for you too, but the fact is you're not letting your emotions get the best of you, and they are doing the exact same thing now, and it's kind of like you spark chain reaction, like you spark something in them now. So yeah, I feel like you guys definitely could still be, you guys both have feelings for each other, but the one thing is, if you look at this now, one person is like, they're controlling their emotions, like they're in their emotions right now, they know they have feelings for you, but like they're staying in there. The other person has feelings for you, and they're kind of like living their everyday life, so they're like, okay, well, I like you, and it's like, I like you too, but I'm not gonna be with you because I'm not sure where we're gonna go, and like you don't even have a plan for your life, so like what you doing? Other person's like, I like you, and it's like, I don't know either. So it's like, that's how it is, like, you know, like it's just like cut off, like that's it. It's really blunt basically. And then it says, I'm gonna miss you like a child misses their blanket. So that definitely is like a really deep line, because it's kind of like saying, I will miss you like a child misses their blanket. So me personally, fam, I still have my childhood blankets. I still have my childhood what do you call it, my teddy bears and everything. I still have them, fam. But this person's basically saying like, I'm not gonna let my, like, even though I miss it, it's like you can't get back to it for some reason. You can't go back to the way things were, you know. It's kind of like you have to live in the present. Like, this is how things are now. This is what's happening. Like that moment when you realize, like, fam, the world is like way bigger than like your problem sometimes. It says, I got to get and move on with my life. So your person could be trying to move on with their life right now, and it's kind of like very, like, they're trying to move on with their life. With the days card, they could be dating around other people right now. But I feel like for some reason, okay, for some reason, sorry, I'm sorry. I feel like they still want to talk to you though, because they still have feelings for you. You have feelings for them as well, but they're trying to move on with their life. Like they don't want to get stuck into the situation of you again. I'm sorry, that sounded so mean. But the Queen of Spades, she's cutting with her words. Like honestly, she is cutting with her words. Like she says it how it is. Ignore the genders that I'm busy saying. And then it says fairy tales don't always have a happy ending, do they? So with the Queen of Spades, she doesn't always have a happy ending, you know? So it's kind of like saying closure. I don't know if you're gonna get closure right now. And I feel like your person also feels like they won't have closure. Like you guys just ended it just like that, like that's it. And the emotions are still there. And yeah, but they're trying their best not to let the emotions like control them basically. You have a lot of 3 as well. So let's look at the number 3. Your name comes up with a C, an L, or a U. You could be an Aries as well, and you're really creative and wanting to take action in a certain thing. The 3, your birthday could be the 3rd, the 12th, the 21st, or the 30th. Your Mars sign could be really prevalent right now, taking initiative of your emotions and of who you are as a person. Attached to do with personal creativity, you could be an Aries again, trying to seek the truth in situations and trying not to bother with lies. You could be really religious, a risk taker, and trying to be optimistic and trying to really, like, I'm just getting like controlling, like honestly, like trying to control yourself right now, trying to sustain yourself and trying to be like, nah fam, I'm not gonna do that, like I'm not gonna do that again. So in your relationship, I feel like you guys are both just like really understand each other. Like you guys both just really have a lot of feelings for each other, but there's a difference like what you're doing with their feelings. So one person is trying to get rid of their feelings, trying to suppress the feelings, trying to move on with their feelings, and the other person might be trying to explore their feelings, being like, I wonder what it means to like like that's where the optimistic comes in. And the one person even could be trying to reach out to you. But yeah, it's like, but the other person's trying to move on with their life. And then you have the Tweety Bird, but he's standing in front of her heart. So I feel like this could just be someone else trying to like intervene with your relationship right now. Someone trying to like not wanting you guys to be together, saying like, let's think about this logically, like where's it's gonna go, like what's the future of this relationship, like where's it gonna go. So yeah, they aren't happy with their current partner, but I don't know if they want to be with you exactly either. That's basically the basis of it. Sunday or Friday could mean something to you as well. I definitely feel like they get really sentimental. They remember a lot of things about you as well. They could bring you up in certain conversations even. And this person could be wearing their heart on their sleeve and like openly talking about you. They feel like they have to basically adapt to change right now, or they feel like they were being thrown out of the bus. And they just have to deal with the fact that you guys aren't together right now. Like they said in the song, like not everyone gets a happily ever after. But fam, you do. You're gonna get happily ever after. But it's just like you guys, like there was a line that I wrote in a poem. What was it saying? Like you were my happy ending, but I kept rereading our page, trying to read between the lines. So it's kind of like this person's just a page, and you're happily ever after. You have the 7 of Clubs. This means having anxiety in a romantic relationship. It's something that can't be received as well, fearing the consequences of your actions, being very analytical and observant, and trying to challenge the fearful thoughts that you're busy having. You also could be working really hard right now, just like working and working and working, overworking yourself. So it's reminding you basically that you have to take a break as well. It's having to go through small difficulties, having arguments with people. Speaks of being spiritual as well, and making a decision that's based on like you have to basically make a decision, but you can't use your emotions on it. Like in Star Trek, the captain, he has to make decisions for like the rest of the crew, and he's like everyone looks towards him for like guidance, and he has to make decisions that aren't always like beneficial for everyone, but it's kind of like it's for the best of the relationship, it's for the best of the group, it's for the best of the crew, you know. I speak way too fast, guys. Honestly, that's how it is. So bear with it, please. You also have the sorry, I'm just trying to look for something quickly. Give me a sec. So you also have the 8 of Clubs. So the 8 of Clubs speaks of having a really strong mental power. It says not being swayed by other people's opinions, and it's learning things, having a psychic power, struggling to deal with strange, and having a lot of principles and affecting others and falling for people that are younger than you as well. You have the 3 of Clubs. That means losing confidence in a bond. So it's kind of like they thought that you guys were gonna like, you know, live happily ever after, but yeah. Oh yeah, I should write that down. Old school love for pile 3. I'm so sick of that old school love. That's not how it goes. It's literally not how it goes. Old school. I was gonna link that down in another song, but I didn't. Old school love. So yeah. You're also gonna be really good at writing and performing. Loving someone with all your heart, and your birthday could be on the 10th or the 16th of, I don't know, any time of the month. And then 3 of Hearts, that has to do with like a love affair, matters of like the love triangle, could be a player as well, and expansion in love relationship, adding other people in a love relationship, making decisions when it comes to the heart, and being really obsessed with someone or something. And then the Queen of Spades, that's basically you right now. Could be them. Someone this person is a black widow. They don't have a partner anymore. They're single. Well, not they're single, but like they don't have a partner anymore. You could have a darker hair, darker complexion. Someone that's manipulative. Someone that's trying to mess things up for you. You're calm, you're quiet, you're really reserved. And someone's basically watching you. So it's kind of like telling you that you have to be careful with the people that you trust and the people around you. As for your number, you have the number. So 10, 20, 122, 30, 33. You have the number 33. So 33 says being prepared. So maybe you're trying to be prepared for the next person that comes into your life. Just be careful, like you need to be careful basically about like the next person that you're letting into your life. Like you could think that like it's a good thing, fam, but then it isn't. So just like be really careful. I feel like yeah, and like I love you. Being ready to like make a stand for something. Be really mature as well. Maybe you feel like there's something that's cool in you, but you're like, okay, I have to do something right now. Like, I feel like I know what I have to do. Like, you've been studying with this, you've been waiting for this, you've been preparing for this for your whole life. Like, when Bruce Wayne has to finally become Batman and he puts on the mask, he's like, this is my calling, like, this is what I'm meant to do. Your color is honey. Honey. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. So this emphasizes a special, calming, and divine atmosphere. It's someone that's really tender, a kind person with words of tenderness that speaks fondly of someone or something, speaks of sweetness as well. Words of kindness. It can also be words of kindness that builds up the children of the Lord. Honey and milk also descriptive of the sweet discourse. You could check out the poetry book. It speaks of healing as well. You could be trying to heal. Honey is also a symbol of healing. It can show that you'll be healing. It speaks of being really wise as well. The likelihood of something. Like, what's the likelihood of something happening right now? So, not very likely. Sweeter than honey and the droppings of the honeycomb. It also says good things. It can be a promise of abundance and good things happening that you will receive soon. It speaks of lies as well. Someone could be lying to you. Or it can represent a person that tries to mislead you with words and deceptive actions. Honey around the mouth. It speaks of abundance as well, suggesting a land filled with abundance and good things. So yeah, that's what I got for pile number 3. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. What's good, my J-Stones? It's Mary Jim, and I'm back with another video, and today's video is going to be, are they happy with their current partner? So for pile number 4, are they happy with their current partner? The last pile of the day. Your song is Something in the Way by Georgia Smith. When I left, I thought I'd be stronger, but in fact it took away my energy. I'm so tainted now, I cannot wash you off. The memories don't seem to fade. Why am I crying for you, babe? Time to move on anyway. It's not a coming back. Even the sun in the summer doesn't seem to last. My love, my love, my love. You just pull up when it hurts. Why? Okay. For some reason, I just have a little bit of a message I have to put out there. So this could be for some of you guys. you guys could both be miserable right now. Like, honestly, I feel like you guys could both be miserable in your relationships right now, and you're basically trying to make it work, but it's like, fam, cut the BS. Just be together. Just be together. That's just a side note that I'm getting. Like, that could be it. You know, that literally could be it. You could be a fire sign, an Aries, Leo, or a Sagittarius, a Saggy, the beautiful Sagittarius, the amazing Sagittarius. I love you, Sagittarius. What's up, my Sagittarius? Okay, I'm sorry, but I'm done. Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay. So Something in the Way by Georgia Smith. When I left, I thought I'd be stronger. Maybe this person felt like after you left, like maybe you guys were like having a lot of arguments. You guys could have just like thought like, oh, I don't know, like this isn't working out anymore. But I feel like something bad didn't happen between you guys. Like, honestly, your cards are really good. Like, you're really nice cards. Like, fam, if this was my personal reading, like I'd personally choose this one. But one of the other decks resonated to me. So, anyways, let's see. Pile 4. I don't know what happened. What happened between you guys? Like, honestly, I don't know what happened between you guys. Okay, I do know, but why did it have to happen like that? Like, fire signs, they're too quick to, you know, sometimes they're really prideful. They don't want to come back, but it's like, honey, just like admit you were wrong. Well, I don't know. You have the arguments card, so you guys could have been having a lot of arguments, and maybe your partner started making you more sad than happy. Like, yeah, you just felt like they were making you sad, basically. So you were like, I don't want to be with someone that's sad. Well, I don't want to be sad. I can imagine looking at your partner and just like getting sad, basically, for some reason. So it says, when I left, I thought I'd be stronger. So they feel really weak without you. But in fact, it took away my energy. So this person could have thought that after they left you, they were like, you know what, like everything's going to be okay. Like, I'm going to make it out. Like, it's going to be fine. I'll just be like a single Pringle. Because you have the single Pringle card. You also have the Taken card. So maybe either you were single and then this person was in a relationship with someone else. And then you guys like met and everything. And then you were like, you know what, I'm just going to leave them and be single now. Or you were taken, like vice versa, interchangeable. So I feel like it definitely could have been a single third party situation. But yeah, it's kind of like you you guys keep on like getting together and breaking up. This person could be taken and you could be single, or vice versa. But for some reason, I don't know why, but I feel like this person definitely could be with their partner right now. But they are definitely thinking about you, because you have the overthinking card, so this person definitely is thinking about you. And you have the coupling and the chasing card, so you guys could still be seeing each other right now. You guys definitely could be seeing each other in secret. Like, I feel like you guys could still be like, did you guys even break up? Are you guys like still together? Or are you like just like watching this video for fun? But yeah, you guys definitely could be having a lot of arguments. Maybe you're trying to be like, why are you still talking to that person? Like, why? I thought they were out of the picture. And then it says, but in fact, it took away my energy. I'm so tainted now, I cannot wash you off. So this person feels like you are basically part of them right now. Like another thing that I wrote in a poem that I wrote, what was it called now? I think the one line was, I don't believe in closure and you'll always carry a part of me with you. So this person, similar to Ball 3, but not really, just like the in part, not getting closure. But I feel like you could get closure though. I feel like you could be wrong about something. Maybe you got the story wrong even. You could have heard wrong from someone. Like, you know, broken telephone. Someone tells you the wrong information and the right information, and then like against you, and then it's just like wrong information. And then it says, the memories don't seem to fade away. So I feel like this person definitely has a lot of memories about you, and it's kind of like it keeps replaying in their mind, basically. This person could be way younger than you also. Like way younger than you. Or you could be like way younger. And then it says, crying for you, babe. Why am I crying for you, babe? So this person is definitely crying over you. They're getting really sad and sainty over you. I should have a card called Sainty. Honestly, Sainty. Time to move on anyway. I feel like this person could be trying to move on for you. Trying to move on. But they're struggling with the 7 of Spades. That means that's the faith card, and struggling to move on. So this person is basically struggling to move on from you. But I feel like they're wondering if you even like them. They're wondering if they even have a second chance with you. Like, they made a mistake when they left you. I feel like they literally were like, I made a mistake. Like, will you take me back? And then it says, time to move on anyway. It's not coming back. So I feel like this person basically had to make their own closure, and they're basically telling themselves that you're not going to come back. But I feel like they want to come back though. Like, you probably are saying like, oh, like they don't like me, they don't want to be with me. But it's like they do want to be with you. They want to be with you. Even the sun in the summer doesn't seem to last. They want to be with you, but they don't know how long your relationship's gonna last. Like maybe it's kind of like you guys keep trying to be together, but then for some reason it's kind of like maybe you guys. This is like complicated, guys. So first, let's just break this down. You guys have to first realize: do you guys both have feelings for each other? And is it possible to be together with the do you like me card? So it's kind of like, do the circumstances, are the circumstances favorable? Like, are you guys both single right now? Because I mean, like, if you want to be with this person but they're in a committed relationship, like, don't get involved. Just don't get involved, you know. But if you guys are both single, then it's like you can. But I feel like maybe that's not what's happening right now. Like, for some reason, you guys are just like, something's like stuck. But I feel like this person definitely still wants to be with you. This person wants to be with you. This person wants to be with you. So you have the opening up card. I feel like they feel like you just get them already. And with the new partner, like, they feel like they have to like open up again, and they have to. What's good, my J Stones? I'm so sorry about that. Literally, I had to go to the shop, and then a whole bunch of stuff happened, and then I was watching Stranger Things. I'm obsessed. So where was I? Honestly, I probably should have meditated before I started. Okay, where was I? Are they happy with their current partner? So they are open to the idea of being with you again. I feel like maybe sometimes they second guess themselves with the second guessing card. You also could be second guessing them as well. They find you really attractive with the attractiveness card. I feel like for some reason they kind of feel like you guys are basically in like a timeout. Maybe they feel like like, for example, like literally in Stranger Things now. So in Stranger Things, when Millie Bobby Brown, okay, 11 and Mike, so Mike lied to her, and then Max came and she said that just dump him. So she was like, dump his ass. So then she dumped him, but that was just so that he could like learn a lesson about how to treat her better. So maybe it kind of feels like that's what it's like happening right now. They kind of feel like you guys are like in that period right now where it's like they're busy being taught a lesson, but they don't even know what they did. They don't know where to like start. They don't know how to make it up to you. There also could be avoiding you right now, and yeah, maybe they're being fake right now. They could be like saying some things, but it's like, fam, like that's not actually how you feel. I feel like they also have been expressing how they feel to you. They could be telling you how they feel about you as well. They've definitely been like been getting in their feelings. They've been what does it say? Yeah. Why am I crying to you, babe? I definitely feel like they've been crying to you. They've been having a lot of like epic montages for some reason. I'm getting like playing music and, you know, like being in a music video, being all dramatic, writing. Not maybe being all dramatic, but I mean like they've been, you know, trying to get over you and trying to like, I don't know, like deal with the emotions right now. You have the I'll wait for you card, so maybe one of you could be waiting for them. They could be waiting for you to like contact them. With the parties, they could be going out as well, spending a lot of time with their friends. Your person definitely is honestly a Leo. Like, I'm getting a lot of Leo vibes as well. Like, honestly, they could be telling jokes as well. Maybe they're hiding the pain behind jokes. They could be like, you know, acting like everything's fine. But I feel like honestly, they just want to open up to you. They want to speak to you. They could be wanting to send you a message right now, or maybe you should check your phone. You could be getting some messages from them. The Jack of Diamonds has to do with getting a message from someone as well. It has to do with confusion and anxiety. So you could be feeling really confused. And like I said, I feel like they want to send you a message. The Jack of Hearts has to do with Cupid, the lover card, or a close friend. It also has to do with manifesting someone new into your life. So, bubble butt. So this could also be a really younger partner, someone that's really important in your life, someone that you can talk to about your romantic problems to. You could have lighter hair. This person feels really seduced by you. You also could be really immature. A friend could visit you really soon, and you're someone that really helps other people. You have a lot of charisma and charm, and you're really popular. So like I feel like a lot of people talk about you. Like you're definitely like the talk of the town, talk of the city, fam. Like they be talking about you. You also have Tweety looking all angry, so maybe sometimes you make them really mad, and they're kind of just like, they could be mad at themselves even. Like they're not mad at you, but they're mad at themselves because they thought that like this break would be better for you guys, but it's honestly like it's just hurting you guys both at this point. So there's that. I definitely feel like they must like, you know, holding you, touching you, kissing you. Definitely like they must touching you. They must being intimate with you. Definitely. I'm getting a sense where it's kind of like, what did it say? When you left, I thought I'd be stronger. I'm tainted by you, yeah. So they feel like basically you haven't left them. They feel like they can still feel you. They feel like like they just remember like the times you guys were together, and it's kind of like they can't exactly remember of what time when you guys weren't together, and it's weird to them for them to think about like when you guys weren't together. They could be following your lead right now. You guys could be in a long distance relationship. Your person could also be an Aquarius, Libra, or Gemini. I feel like they are still trying to figure out some things right now. Maybe they're trying to find some more answers as well. Trying to figure you out. Trying to see what you've been up to. Trying to see, yeah, they're trying to see what you're up to. Like, what you up to, fam. They're trying to see that. I'm supposed to be going out now, but what is what it is. You have the... About that, I feel like you and your partner get really interrupted a lot. Like, I'm getting, what's their name now? In Dynasty. So, Elizabeth Gills, Fallon, and... Ooh, wait. The mic wasn't plugged in. So Fallon and the guy that she's with now, like they wanted to be together the entire time, but like they just never got the chance to express their feelings to each other, and then they finally did. But like they wanted it to be, you know, special when they could finally be together as well. Something could also be in the way of you guys being together. Was something in the way? That's the song's name. You have the Ace of Hearts. The Ace of Hearts has to do with emotions, desiring someone as well, sharing and accepting love, trying to find the perfect love. You make them feel really good as well, and dealing with consequences. You have the Four of Clubs. So the four of clubs, your birthday could be the 26th of June. You could be manifesting something right now. You could also be really stubborn, and maybe you're actually fond of the arguments. Like literally it says being fond of arguments, so they actually like arguing with you. Like I knew a Sagittarius, they told me, like they were telling me, they were like saying like, I don't know, like I love arguing with my partner, and I was like, what you mean, like why? I was like, why you want to argue? And they were like it's fun, and I was like, oh okay, and I guess it is. You also could be really popular and successful as well. You have a really good reputation, you're really driven, and you're kind of like asking your partner to give like they, or like giving, that's like a 50-50, like you guys must both go the distance. Struggling to receive a love but giving a lot of love. Ooh. So you're giving a lot of love but you're struggling to receive it back. And then you have the Ace of Clubs. That has to do with like, you know, being really knowledgeable, and again like just trying to find out what you're up to. I feel like they're really interested in you, like they're interested in you. I'm looking for what else I wrote about the Ace of Clubs. If I don't find it, I don't find it though. So yeah, this also has to do with telephonic communication. You could definitely be getting a phone call from them. It speaks of a legal document as well, beginning a project, and going towards love at full force, and being really enthusiastic. So are they happy with their current partner? No, and I don't think you're happy with your current partner either. I feel like you guys both want to be together, but you guys don't want to talk about it, or it's just kind of like you guys keep on missing things. Like you guys just like keep missing each other. And when you guys do finally be together, you guys want it to be like, you know, like perfect, I guess. But it's never going to be perfect, you know. So either you go for the person right now or you don't. Because even the sun in summer doesn't seem to last. So maybe they're also thinking that you guys wouldn't last really long for some reason. They're definitely questioning themselves. They're like, I don't understand why like this is happening. They've been crying over you and they're trying to move on with their life. But they're thinking that they could be making like a really big mistake right now. They're thinking like, am I making a mistake right now? Like honestly, that's like the worst feeling ever, when you're thinking like, did I make a mistake? Like fam, yeah, that's a really not a good feeling. Like I can feel what your person's feeling. So yeah, as for your number, you have the number, so you have 24, 25, 26, 30, 37. So it says having true wisdom, so I feel like you're really wise. Referencing to something, so maybe like you guys have like a reference. For example, in Free Reign, I don't know, I forgot what the thing was, but the Zoe and Pin, oh, they were such a cute couple, honestly. You know what, I'm gonna write that down powerful, because that is such a cute couple. I love Zoe and Pin. Pile for Zoe and Pun. Honestly, so cute. So they had a thing where, I don't know why, but their thing was apple. So whenever he gave her apple, like it was a significance that like that's what like means something to them. And also in osmosis. Ooh, the apple, guys. That like the apple. You know what happens when Adam and Eve ate the apple and the So yeah, definitely. I feel like some things like really significant in your guys' life. Maybe they're trying to send you a message, but it's like they're using like subliminal messaging. So like the apple has other significance, and when Zoe gave the apple to Pun, like it was the message saying like I'm here for you, like everything's gonna be okay, basically. This person could be needing some words of reassurance. Maybe they sometimes feel like they have to be like a macho man, like, or they have to be all like tough and strong, but it's like, fam, okay. Someone that's really obedient as well. And again, it's speaking about honey, so maybe you watched one of the other pals, pal 2 or pal 3, because I mentioned that in pal 3, I'm pretty sure. As for your color, you have the color Hyssop. It's a white color. A B C D E F G H I J K L M N O P. So this emphasizes a clean and pure and holy atmosphere. It speaks of someone that's really innocent as well. It's associated with a person that is at peace with himself and was a clean conscience. It speaks of someone that's restored, descriptive of a person that is beautiful, innocent, and clean and restored. Being cleansed as well, being white as snow. So you definitely could be like, you know, like light skin, I guess. It speaks of virginity as well. Maybe you're a virgin and you want to like lose your virginity to them. I think you have the, oh no, you don't have the first card. Maybe you're thinking about losing your virginity to them, or like you did already. It speaks of victory as well, divine judgment, and comparing yourself to other people. Maybe even you could be comparing yourself to them or to the other partner. But there is no competition, fam. You win by a landslide. So that's what I got for pound number 4. I really hope the video resonated. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And I will see you guys in the next one.